everybody, and welcome back to Thanks, It's Vintage with your hosts, Andrew
and Lydia.
And we are back for part 2 of the July Wine Club. This is going to be the second 2 bottles. So we did the 2 rosés in the last episode, and this episode we are doing the white and red.
Yes.
Very excited
it's a
to
very good beginning.
Dive on into this and give everybody a good taste of these. So, ready for the white?
Ready. Reeve Wines.
Reeve Wines. So this is out of California, and I met not the winemaker, but I did meet one of the market managers for the winery.
Mm-hmm.
Say one of, because I think they only have a handful of them. This is not a big property. We're talking small producer. This isn't like Moet and Chandon where there's, somebody for every territory across the world, but we can Corvin this one. These wines are fantastic. So this
is Sonoma County.
Sonoma County.
Mm-hmm.
This is Vermentino. It's actually 93% Vermentino and 7% Falangina. So they are working with
I saw that.
some awesome Italian varietals, which is really exciting. Now, I thought this would be a really good one for like a summer white that is different than I think what people normally would gravitate to for a summer white, because come on, we did it.
Ooh.
For anyone listening, I was trying to pour through the Corvin, so
It was taking its time.
at home, people would be like, if they're watching, they see exactly what's going on. Anyone listening, they're like, what did you do? This is a producer who also makes the bloodroot wines. Those are fantastic Sonoma wines as well.
Mm-hmm.
Great Cab, great
Pinot.
great Pinot, great Chardonnay, all Sonoma. And these are just beautiful wines.
Gosh, that's a very fun nose.
Wow. Yeah, that's amazing. Winemaker here is Noah Dorrance. And this actually was founded by Noah and Kelly Dorrance. So all they're doing is coastal influence expressions of classic varietals, which is fun because Vermentino is a coastal varietal, but from Italy.
As is Falangina.
So, and so this is basically their California take on a Mediterranean varietal.
Nice.
Which I love because California has become a bit stale for me personally. And so that's why I wanted to throw this in there to show that there's still life in California.
Oh, absolutely.
But because Napa is such a juggernaut, some regions of...
It's tied to its own tradition, which is always a double-edged sword.
Right. And there's a lot of corporatization. Said that slowly because I knew I was going to trip over it. Corporatization of a lot of these wineries. And it's a really sad thing that we are watching in real time right now.
Yeah.
Napa is unfortunately really hit by this hard, where these financial firms from Wall Street have come in and bought up some of these properties. And then you have two big corporate juggernauts in California that everybody knows as like the big two. You've got Gallo Wines and you've got Constellation.
Yeah.
And, name a famous Napa producer, there's a good chance they're owned by one of them. So in Sonoma has largely kept away from this, but there are still pockets of it that are starting to be bought up.
Absolutely.
So
especially now after the hardships that the whole wine industry has experienced over the last 5 years.
So these are the wines I really wanted to highlight, and that's why I wanted to highlight this. This, first of all, is an excellent wine, an excellent white wine.
It's just a beautiful nose.
It's also something very different. It's not another Pinot. It's not another Chardonnay. Sonoma's really become known for those two varietals, and for good reason. There are great Pinots and great Chardonnays that are coming out of Sonoma. But something like this definitely caught my attention when I was tasting through their lineup. And they do make excellent Pinot Noir and Chardonnay. I've tasted them, and they are serious wines.
Ooh.
Right?
That immediate intensity on the palate is...
Wow. Ooh, yeah. It's reminding me why I fell in love with it.
That's lovely.
It is lovely. Like, this is beautiful. It is... The thing I love about it, or I should say one of the many reasons I love it, is it is bone dry.
Yeah.
And this I wrote down in here, bone dry and electric.
Yeah.
It's got the two going on. And sometimes when something is bone dry, it's not as exciting. And sometimes when it is exciting. It's not always like straightforward with that. Where it's got that bone dry feeling to it, plus this electric energy. Yeah. The acidity is also very nice on this one too.
Acidity is. It plays interestingly on the palate.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot up front, but then there is length. It's sticking around, but it's a mild version of what you get hit with at the beginning.
Yeah, I would agree with that. It's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Really lovely. Again, the underpinning of it is baffling me a little bit. Like, I don't have the language for what the subtleties going on underneath.
I see where you're going with that. Also, I just realized in the back of the bottle there is, this is fun.
Ooh.
This is fun.
Yeah.
Everyone's going to love this. Everybody look at the back of your bottle. Please tell me that everybody in the wine club is watching or listening to our podcast, because I know some of them are. Everyone should. I keep trying to remind everyone. I'm going to send out an email to the wine club and say, hey, just so you know, this is the accompanying podcast episodes. They have in Spanish a quote from Bad Bunny on the back of here. And I would imagine it must come from one of his songs.
I saw it, but I didn't register that's what it was.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not going to try because I don't speak Spanish, so.
Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to do that justice.
Also, only 19 barrels of this were produced. This is a very small production wine. This is not big in any means.
Wow.
Anyway.
And I would say this is very much a food wine.
It is. I actually put down that Baja fish tacos would do well with this.
Very much work.
And as for who the drinker would be, I don't know if you would agree with me on this, but this is one of those wines where I don't have a good answer for it. It's, you taste it and you just know. You know what I'm saying? Like you have a feeling.
Yeah. So it's basically, I mean, anyone who's familiar with Italian whites.
Yes.
So obviously that.
I said a Chablis drinker. There's
I
a
see
feeling
what you
to it.
mean there. Yeah.
Like there's a feeling to it that's just similar, because there are some Vermentinos that feel very much like a Sauvignon Blanc drinker would like it. I was wrestling with this because I was like, this isn't a Sauvignon Blanc Vermentino to me.
No.
This feels like a Chablis drinker.
Well, it's very much not about the fruit.
No.
It's about everything else that's going on in the glass.
Yeah.
Which automatically cuts out Sauvignon Blanc.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Just like that class you just taught.
Yes. Yeah, it is hard to place in the scheme of people's preferences.
I know. But it's
interesting. It makes you want to keep.
It does. It makes you want to keep
investigating.
Yes, you want to keep sipping it. You want to keep smelling it. It's inviting. It is a wine that invites you back. But it invites you back in that, like you're saying, like you want to investigate it more. Like it invites you back in that kind of curiosity.
Yeah.
World of curiosities, right? You're interested. You want to know more. And I love that about this.
Yeah.
You know, this is a really well produced wine.
It is.
Like,
it feels. I really dislike this language sometimes, but in this case, it does feel like an intellectual wine.
It is.
Yeah.
No, and I get why you say that. It's hard.
That's
This-
not a useful term
This is
for people.
this
but-
is where we talk about like the language of wine, right? Like it's difficult. We've hit that point. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm having to write about wine quite a lot, so it gets hard. I don't know if you've come across this. Like when you go to write about wine, how many descriptors can you use? Like how many ways can
you're
you say the
limited by
same
your
thing,
own
right?
knowledge. Yeah. That's why I think I need to force myself to write about wine more, because it's very useful in terms of figuring out your own limitations and
Yes.
your own language limitations, and then how to grow from there.
But then the flip side to this is, right? And this is an issue that I deal with here with the wine club is how do I not say the same thing I've already said 40 million times, right?
Yeah.
But I can't run and grab a thesaurus. I can't do that. I cannot grab a thesaurus and pull out words that most people have never heard of. I can't get too intellectual.
Just
right?
copy the whole
It
thing.
needs to be for everybody.
thesaurus on
There
each
might be
individual
right, like yeah, but like that's the issue I'm dealing with is that I can't go and play to the one person in the wine club who knows that word. I need it to be something that is universally understood,
Yeah.
right? Accessible. This is where the language of wine gets very, very difficult. You do end up just saying the same thing.
Well, if you have enough words to write, if you want to keep
Pair it with the
simple, then
right
fine.
descriptors, you can
Yeah.
make it different, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
But the longer
really
you write for, the more you're going to
exactly.
come up against that.
I
Ooh, it's
really
lovely.
love this. This is gorgeous. Like I want this at the beach.
Mm-hmm.
I want this at
At the dinner table.
At the dinner table.
Yeah.
Like I would
For
love
me.
this Vermentino with dinner tonight. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas from last episode, I would love this rosé for tomorrow
On the beach.
on the beach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
wow.
Gorgeous wine, absolutely
Mhm.
gorgeous. Haven't talked about mood pairings much, but this one I will say I put down listening to Vampire Weekend.
I kind of get it.
I also just
He's
really
so
love.
moody. It's so dark. All of his videos.
Oh, I know. I also just really love his one song.
I still see this as a sunshine wine.
"Get Out of Cape Cod Tonight." I forget the name of the song, but it's the lyrics are he's there's some expletives in the song, but it's a catchy song actually. It's a really nice tune and everything.
Yeah.
And he's talking about basically getting off of Cape Cod tonight. It's a song about it. What's funny is it resonates with me because I grew up on the Cape,
Yeah.
and it's about getting out of Cape Cod because nobody understands it unless you grew up there. Nobody gets that this is a
Well, when we went
it's a
there,
trap. Like
we
you
thought there
when you
was
grew
only
up
one
there.
bridge. There are two bridges.
There are two.
But still, it bottlenecks pretty severely.
And the Cape has nothing for you when
Long term.
the summer is over.
Yeah.
And if you're young, there is nothing for you. And I fought so hard when I lived there to change that. Because I was, for anyone who doesn't know, in local government there. At the ripe old age of 19 in my first office. Left when I resigned from my last office when I was 24, almost 25. But yeah, no, there's nothing there. So that song resonates with me because he's talking about getting off of Cape Cod. He's actually speaking to that generation
Yeah.
that was like,
Uh-huh.
yeah. Anyway, but yeah, beautiful wine.
Lovely.
Absolutely
Yeah.
lovely.
We move on.
I think we should. We're gonna move on to the red,
The red.
the only red in here, the red that's good for summer. All right, here we go.
Here we go.
Okay, so we are talking now about the fourth wine in the wine club. Last one, wine number 4. It is Centovigne Rosso della Motta Nebbiolo 2023. Very, very excited. So you and I actually tasted this wine together at a trade tasting.
Did we?
This is from the Vineyard Road trade tasting. Yeah.
Yes. There were so many wines, guys.
I know.
I can't be expected to remember.
We didn't
them all.
even taste all of them there.
No. That was an event that I was like, I'll spend an hour here. Accidentally spent 3.5.
Yeah. So if anyone isn't, familiar with, which I would imagine most people are not familiar
No.
with how our our industry works on that level. We have trade tastings. There are importers and distributors who throw on trade tastings throughout the year, and we go and we taste. And they basically, it's your opportunity. They're not opening everything in their portfolio. That would be too much. That would
take days.
It would take maybe even weeks for some of these guys. But
And even if you were spitting the entire time, you would still get drunk.
yeah, there's always a little bit that ends up.
Always a tiny bit.
And they basically they choose a spread. They open those bottles, and you and everyone else who works in the industry has an invite to go. And then we go and we taste, and it's a great way to discover new wines, to find things that you may have not known were in the portfolio, or even better, revisit things that you just haven't tasted in a long time to see if it works for something that you need to do. For us, what does that mean? It means, does it work for going on the shelf here? Does it work for the wine club? It did. Spoiler alert.
I'm excited to revisit this now.
Does it work for an event you're going to put on? You name it. So here, that is what we have going on, is a wine from a wine trade tasting. And it was a lot.
Particularly memorable trade tasting, I will say.
Yeah, it was all Italian wine.
Really quite special.
It also, these trade tastings give you the opportunity also open a couple of bottles in one specific world, and that's the world of ungodly expensive wines.
Yes.
Like, because they are premium. And don't get me wrong, they're worth the price.
Oh.
But they don't ever open them. And for good reason. It costs them a lot.
Yes.
Then they open it for us, and those are the wines that we sell the least of, so they don't make their money back on that as quickly. So yeah.
But golly, is it? Oh, hang on. Oh, no, it's fine.
Update.
No, it's fine. I probably should have made sure it was empty. But yes, that particular trade tasting, we got there. It looked manageable. Like, it looked like there weren't that many things on the table to taste. And then it took an hour to get past the first 3 tables. And at that point, I was like, oh, we're in for it.
Yeah. Well, and it's because you sit there and you talk with, especially at this particular one,
you're talking with the producers.
Not every trade tasting has the producers there. So when they're there, you do end up taking extra time. You can now talk to the person who was making the wine, who was in the vineyard.
And in the case of this, it was a lot of family members.
Yeah. And so
people that were very close to the production.
Really, really changes how you run through these particular events.
Yeah.
So here we are in Piedmont, Italy. As I said, this is the Centovigne, Rosso, della, Motta, Nebbiolo. 2023 vintage. Centovigne is the producer. It's Castello di Centovigne. Is it Castello di Centovigne, or is it just Centovigne?
Castello di
Castellino.
Castellegno.
Centovigne is the overarching producer. And this is from Magda Ciccioni. She is the winemaker. She is the one heading all of this up.
I remember this now.
Yeah, incredible.
This was on a table where there were just like brilliant Nebbiolo after brilliant Nebbiolo.
Oh, yeah.
I was overwhelmed by that point.
And that was table 3.
That was table 3. Yeah.
And
that was when I realized that we were in for it.
It was difficult.
It was all spectacular. And really, at that point, my palate my gosh.
Yeah.
So my palate was a little tired by this point, but it was absolutely worth it.
This is a beautiful Nebbiolo. It is expressive on the nose in the way that you expect Nebbiolo to be. It's got that gorgeous, bright red fruit tone.
So much cherry.
Yeah, so much cherry. There's this very...
dried herbs.
I was going to say well layered in herbs. Yeah. And when you taste it, it's one of those Nebbiolos. It's a little magical. Yeah.
Yeah, gorgeous.
The tannins are grippy, slightly, but they're not overpowering like
They're
Nebbiolo
always going
can
to
do.
Grippy. Yeah. I
Right?
mean, it's Nebbiolo. We're not messing around with the tannins.
The tannins are there. The acidity is there, and it's well integrated. I've had Nebbiolos where like the tannins and the acidity are disjointed, and and sometimes it's in a way where it's like this just needs more time in the bottle,
Yes.
right? This is drinking really well right now as a young Nebbiolo.
Yeah.
3 years of age on it, and
by
it's doing
young,
just
yes,
fine.
we mean 3 years. And that's something that as industry people, you have to develop your own sense of, is this imbalanced because the maker was not doing the right thing? Is this imbalanced because it is not old enough? It needs more time?
Right.
Or is there something else going on in the bottle? And it's really fun getting to that stage. I'm in that stage now where I'm like, these things are on my mind when I'm tasting.
Right. Well, and that's this is one of those things where it's like, for us, we're trying to make sure that what we put in your hands, the person who's going to buy the bottle and drink it, what we put in your hands is going to be a perfect representation of whatever it is, the grape, the region, the style, right? So,
it's getting better.
I know, right? the beauty with this is a wine where you give it a little bit of oxygen and it's going to just open right up. So if you can decant it, I say decant it. Like, this is one of those wines.
Nebbiolos generally,
they definitely need some decanting.
they love oxygen.
Give it like 20 to 30 minutes and
they don't love
it
too
will
much, but they love it.
It'll be good. Yeah, I think 20 to 30 minutes is, I think, fine.
Yeah. For a wine that is meant to drink now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, side note, if you don't have a decanter, one, we sell decanters in our stores.
We do.
Two, if you don't have access to a decanter and you need one right now, if you have a water pitcher, you can use that. Like, I am a big proponent of, you ask and there's something in your kitchen that can work as it. Like, there's always something.
The other thing you can do, if you have a funnel and a spare bottle or a spare vessel, just pour it from one thing into another thing,
and then
pour it back into the bottle.
Yeah. Like, the one thing I will tell everyone when it comes to aeration is opening the bottle and letting it sit doesn't do anything.
It is a very small contact point of oxygen.
You need a ton of surface level in contact with oxygen. So that does not work. Yeah. Don't open the bottle and let the bottle just sit there. You can pour yourself a glass and let that sit.
That's it. Which
that
is what I
works.
just do, to be honest.
That works.
It's much easier. But yeah, it's gorgeous. And I will say, going back to the fact that we were able to try some very special unicorn wines at this tasting, that was a moment where it was like, these need time.
Yeah.
These clearly need time. But it's obvious where they will be when they have that time. They were still drinking fantastically.
They were.
But if you give them the space to grow, they will absolutely do that.
Yeah.
And they will do it spectacularly. Yeah, it was
And that's the
moment.
thing. This is a wine where you could let this go a couple more years.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
This
that's
one,
the
definitely.
beauty of this one.
Yeah.
This one, have it now, hold it for a couple of years. You choose. It's up to you. But it can keep going a little longer. And that's what I love about Nebbiolo in general. That's well-made Nebbiolo. It's got length to it. It always will have length to it. I will say that for this particular wine, I did put down that it is a wine that pairs well with wild mushroom risotto.
Yep. Yeah.
Great,
Can see that.
great dish. Also, I said that if anyone's an Etna Rosso drinker, they're going to like this. Those two great. It's funny. If you love the reds of Sicily, you're going to love the reds of Piedmont, and vice versa. I find that it's two different grapes, not the same.
Very different
Not the same.
context.
Yeah, not the same in any way, shape, or form. But somehow the two wines end up complementing one another in terms of like what they have to give. And And if you like one, you're going to like the other, which is really great.
Yeah.
I also said this would be good watching the Grand Budapest Hotel.
Okay. I see it.
Why do I keep coming back to his works?
Yeah.
I love his movies.
How many?
They're quirky.
How many does he have? You can just, all of the wine club wines can be.
I think that, within 2 years, we may hit them all. I'm not going to put them down for everything. No. But it is, I think, a good.
Life Aquatic.
That's another one I love, actually. Life Aquatic. That's a good one, too.
Yeah. Yeah, gorgeous. I remember this now. I remember tasting this.
Yeah.
That's right. We had a lengthy discussion as to like store versus wine club. Which
we
one?
did.
Which one?
We did.
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong. There are wines that end up in the wine club that could absolutely at some point end up in the store.
On the shelves. Yeah.
It is not.
We do like to keep it separate for the most part.
We do. But if there's enough of the wine, if it's popular enough, if it's well received enough, if it's the right price point, first of all, it's got to be the right price point to get into this.
The shelving is a different set of decisions, but
yes.
But they were so good that we were arguing over several of them.
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
Like, what do we do?
Yeah.
Because you're more in that world of what goes on the shelf.
Yes. Yeah, very much so.
And I'm in this world.
You're in your own little island.
I'm in my own little island. Yeah. I get to play around. I get to have fun with this.
Around.
No, we all get to have fun with this.
We all get to have fun. But yes, very different set of decisions.
Yes. Yes. Oh, wow.
Oh, it's really pretty.
It's so gorgeous. Like, and
I've got to use a different word to pretty. See, this is my limitation.
It's so.
But they're all gorgeous in their own way.
Yeah. I mean, these wines are just, all four of these wines have been
coming out now.
It is, isn't it? Right? You're right.
I think I'm quite susceptible to that particular smell because I get it a lot in a lot of different regions.
I am because my grandmother used to eat black licorice all the time when I was a kid.
Well, I used to hate black licorice, but I love fennel.
Oh, see,
I was a strange child where I would hate one
here's the thing.
Extreme of it, but I would love the other extreme.
I didn't like the black licorice. I just remember the smell because my grandmother would eat it. But what I did eat was oh my gosh, I don't know if you know this candy. I'm going to go way back. Here's the thing. My grandmother doesn't eat any of this anymore. Or at least I don't see her eat it anymore. I'm not on the Cape enough now to know. Yeah. But I haven't seen it in her house. When I go down, used to always find it in the same places. Jujubes. Those little this
is an American thing.
Yeah, it's those little pellet jelly candies.
Yes. Yeah,
called jujubes. I don't even know if they're still made anymore. If they are, please leave us a comment about this. I want to know if they're still made.
Probably.
But that's why I get the black.
We had our own set of. I mean, licorice all sorts are they were a big deal.
I like red licorice.
I'm a red licorice person. That's
so
why.
I can pull red licorice and I can pull black licorice out of things.
Yeah, I have come around to black licorice very much so.
No, I still can't do it.
But I will eat an entire fennel myself. I just munch it like an apple. I can't get enough of it.
I like it when it's cooked.
Ugh.
I like fennel when it's cooked in certain dishes.
I love it in everything.
I love fennel-based dishes where fennel is the star.
Yeah.
Now I gotta go buy some fennel. I gotta go make some things in my kitchen.
Yeah.
The curse of loving to cook. This is why I love wine.
Yeah.
It's all coming together.
All coming together.
Oh, wow.
Well, we did well. We did very well this month.
Yeah, we did. I mean, these are great. I think these are perfect wines for July, for the heat, right? Your red is not too, it's a light red.
Yeah.
It's easy to drink. Your white, it's got texture to it. It's still light though, so it's
super refreshing.
It's refreshing, but it's food driven. So there's your white for the dinner table. Your
fish with that.
Yeah,
very good.
Your rosé, you got two. One perfect for the summer on the beach. One perfect for
delicious porch pounder.
A food,
and then one
a food driven moment, whether it be lunch, dinner. Hell, even breakfast.
Why not?
Do it like the French.
July 4.
Do it like the French.
Yeah, exactly.
Wine at breakfast.
Yeah, love it.
I mean, they definitely do that in Champagne. They do have a glass. There are French people who have a glass of champagne
I would be a very
at
functional
breakfast.
human being if I did that.
You know, I don't think so either. But then I always think back to the fact that Winston Churchill drank
man.
from the moment he woke up to the moment he fell asleep.
Yeah.
And if he was able to do that and get us through World War, or not us, but, you know, get
Look, I'd
Get
say he was
England through the UK
was
through
an
World War
outlier.
II. What's the thing? I'm like,
I think that everyone could do that.
how did he do it? How did he do that? Like scotch
I
and
don't
soda
know.
water, like
He
first thing in the
wasn't a healthy
morning.
man.
A whole bottle of champagne at lunch.
Yeah.
Like another one at dinner.
Mm.
Like throw in some more scotch throughout the day.
Cigars the entire time.
My gosh.
Golly. Yeah.
And yeah,
I mean, he didn't have taste buds by the end of it, surely.
there's no way.
No. He was nuking that every single day.
There's no way. But he led a country through World War II.
He led a country through World War II.
Through the bombings
Yeah.
and all of
That
it.
with some of the best quotes ever.
And then you read about the man, you find out that like he was very much disliked by all the other politicians.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's no way that it was pleasant.
He got the job because everyone else kept failing at it. That's what happened. And then it turned out he was
He
the right
got
person for
stuff
the job,
done.
which was
Yeah.
like, whoa, would you look at that?
Mm.
You don't like him, but he did it.
But he did it. Yeah. All right.
All right.
On that note,
Yeah.
on that weird historical angle.
Yes. Well, thank you all for joining along. This has been part 2. And if you stumbled across part 2, go back to part 1 so you know the first 2 wines.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah,
Have a
enjoy
wonderful week.
enjoy your time in the summer here. And we'll be back next week. So on that note,
On that note.
cheers.